stay on your toes and just be prepared. But as you guys can see, man, you know I'm not. You know, Beauchamp and Chase isn't playing games, man. And this is just
ain't bullshit.
And things are moving. Things get slow sometimes. But when people recognize what we're doing, you know, we're in a recession. It took a recession, pandemic, whatever. All of this stuff is to slow us down, but we're still here. You know, what I'm
you're
saying?
killing germs, keeping people's clean.
Absolutely, man. So shout out to all the supporters, man, and we just really appreciate what you guys have done. You know, we're out here selling soap, not dope, doing our thing.
Yes. Hey, man, you didn't listen to that. I sent you a song from Currency, and it was called "Selling Soap."
I listened to it.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Man, I was reading. I was like, so soap doesn't really it doesn't kill germs like a hand sanitizer just like kills and you're supposed to have good bacteria on your hands, right?
Right.
Soap essentially loosens it up. The oils from the soap loosen it up, and you're able to rinse the germs away. Am I?
Early they get caught in the bubbles. Yeah.
So they're basically saying antibacterial soap is not always good. Like they said, like
it kills good bacteria too.
I'll go back to Rogan because I listen to Rogan a lot, and he says antibacterial soap. He's like, these dudes will wash their bodies with antibacterial soap, and they kept getting staph infections because they had no good bacteria to fight off that bad shit that was on their skin. That's why soap's good and hand sanitizer is not so good. But right now, I understand why people are using it so much.
Are you telling me I need to stop bathing in hand sanitizer?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So I didn't know that for the longest. Hey, and the homie Joe didn't say I never learned anything from him. He's like, you know, you have good bacteria in your skin, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, fool. You're stupid.
He told you that?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And it was years ago because I think we were both working at the same time, and we were both sick.
Oh, okay.
We're like, we got to go get some like emergency or something, but it wasn't no pandemic, so we didn't have to go home and get tested or nothing. We're just like,
Doesn't it feel like just like a year or two ago?
Yeah, it was just like normal. Like, man, I'm sick as fuck. Can you make it
you
the
could
worst?
just run to the store and get some fucking NyQuil and
Yeah,
chug
yeah,
it real
yeah.
quick and be like, all right.
Used to go in the store. I used to be in the store. They're like, "What's up, man?"
And now they're like, "Get the fuck away from me!"
I'm feeling like shit. They're like, "You can't
Fuck
come
you coughing for?
You
fuck
can't
you
come in
coughing
here
for?
sick. Are you tripping?" I was like, "I used to always come to the store sick."
And I got some hot sauce like down the wrong tube, just like yesterday or the day before, and everybody's looking at me all crazy because I'm like, and they're just like, and I'm like, I've been with you for an hour, like this ain't just like, fuck off, like.
Oh, that's
Hey,
amazing.
you got to look in the certain places. Even your slowest homeboys can teach you a lesson.
Yeah, true. Shout out to Joe for being one of my slowest homeboys.
I'm bugging with you. I love you, man.
That's funny as fuck.
Oh man,
The soap, man. The soap.
I knew I was gonna like it. I didn't know I was gonna love it so much.
Yeah, when you guys use the stuff, that's what's really gonna get it popping for you, man. And I just I know that whatever we do, you know, this moving forward, when you guys experience what we're doing, man, it's gonna be powerful.
Hell yeah.
So
that's what's up.
And
we appreciate
and then when you guys get into sponsorships and when you guys grow or whatever, we need to talk to.
Oh yeah,
you know,
hell yeah.
We need to,
because this is the kind of shit we want to support, like our people.
Yep.
The ones we know, the ones that are fucking innovative and creating something different. Man, we talk about my grandfather quite a bit on the show. And I don't think my grandfather's ever listened to an episode. And when I took my grandkids, or my kids to my grandparents' house today, they said, "Oh, you got a show tonight, you know?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Who is it?" So I'm explaining. I'm just kind of explaining what I know about you. I'm like, "Yeah, you start Insider's booth, you know, selling local albums in a kiosk in the mall. You know, they did." I didn't know the numbers were as big. So, like, even the numbers I gave them were minuscule to what they really were. And then I'm talking about the soap. And then my grandmother, you know, like, we talked about on the phone, got interested. But my grandfather's like, is it going to be live? Can I listen tonight? And I was like, the first time ever, bro. Like, my grandfather's all interested and wanted to hear a fucking. Because these guys want to get my grandfather on a podcast.
Hey,
we
man.
got to.
What's his name?
His name is Joe. It's Jose, but he goes by Joe.
Okay, cool.
I need to shout out the number again because I know. Well, personally, I know 3 musicians or people that promote music that have made more than 6 figures in their life doing music. That's excluding Macklemore and Mix-a-Lot because I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
But 3. So you got Genesis, You got Cool Nuts and you got Bullet. I helped Bullet make 6 figures in music.
Right.
I made a decent chunk of money, but you know, shit slowed down with CDs and all that stuff. So I don't know. Nima may have.
Yeah, Neiman's up
Sold
there.
They call him
10K.
Mr.
I know he
10,000.
sold a lot of albums for like, you know,
10,000, but I'm saying
$6,
a rapper
$7 or
independently
whatever, too.
make
He probably
a
sold some
rapper
15,
or a
20.
promoter. I don't know if because Genesis he released his solo album after Insiders, right?
No, it was well,
Tuning the Balance.
yeah, Tuning the Balance
Was
was
that the
crazy.
tail end though?
Well, it was, but we had to fulfill a lot of orders at first because we had so many pre-orders. Because we had we sold the pre-sale for like $11, $12. So you got the pre-sale, which had like 4 or 5 joints on it. It had me and the Certified joint on there, Go Girl, I think maybe 4. So you got 4 songs, and then you got the album when it came out. But overall, I think we moved like 20-something thousand Tuning the Balance records.
damn.
That's huge, man.
That's fucking awesome.
And shout out Neilio because he printed most of them out. So he's the one that printed. He could attest to that too. He printed them. So he printed a lot of them. So
Hell yeah,
So what do you-
that's incredible.
What do you think about where the music games turn now with the digital world?
I don't really think anything about it, to be honest with you. I think it's great to have access to the stuff. If I want to check out music, I can go check out what I want. But I'd rather go buy a CD still. That's just how I am.
Oh.
it's
Well,
crazy
like that's
that
what
is.
like my album's been out for a long time, almost a year now. But you got excited getting the hard copy,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
that tells me it's like you, because we do meet people who are waiting for that moment of like now that's what I want. And Mike talks about it so much about how much he just loves that. I love the digital world just because I like to listen to so much shit all the time. I appreciate hard copies, but I don't have nothing to play it on anymore. I've kind of converted to that world.
It's true, and that's the thing about it. You know, I've had some rentals and stuff recently and stuff, and now I'm used to the fact that there's not going to be a CD player more than likely in some of the rentals you see or you have, right? So that's a thing. I also understand that I have a feeling, and there's evidence of it. It's at a smaller scale that people there's still a want for physical copies.
Yeah.
You know?
Of things. People are talking vinyl or whatever. I'm not
Vinyl, yeah.
I'm not so sure I would want to make vinyl records for myself. Really, I wouldn't. You know what I mean? But I feel confident in relationship and resources and things. Anyway, I feel like I can do anything, and I feel like physical copies. I think that. I feel if no one's doing it, then that's still an opportunity for you to do it.
It's a good way to look
As crazy as that sounds,
Right.
And a lot of people would probably look at that and be like, "That sounds crazy," but that's just really how I feel. But I'm also an old guy,
Yeah.
So
See, my vinyl
maybe I'm
collection
stuck in
is
my ways.
way more massive than my CD
For
collection.
me,
yeah.
like, I mean, when Nipsey dropped his album for $100 or whatever, and
Yeah.
CDs were still kind of out at that point, I feel like, but he did something different. And
Yeah, but Jay-Z spent 10. He bought
Yeah,
he bought 10
Jay-Z
racks
did.
worth of the album.
And that was before Nipsey was really popping like
He was
that.
just hustling. I like he
So
dropped
Jay-Z
he
buys
dropped his
100.
physical album in the middle of a pandemic. That's why I was kind of like, yo, you got to press up the album. He's like, I ain't sold no albums, and I'm like, well, because you ain't seen no motherfucking body. Yeah, if I want to say if I don't want to be a pessimist, I want to be an optimist. So when this shit is over, you'll be able to get rid of the actual CDs. I believe that's why. I mean, I still have a lot of those in my trunk.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm like, I'm just giving away to everybody I see that. I'm like,
the
take
frame
one,
of
please.
reference is gone because I ran into people. I was doing shows and like, I want to buy fucking CDs, and I'll meet people even online that are like, I want the physical album and I want to download it on iTunes, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they're like, because I support my people, and I'm like, that's crazy because you could just go get it for free on Spotify right now. Well, not for free, $7 a month. And you could just listen to it. He's like, nah, I'll listen to it on Spotify. I want it downloaded on my phone, and I want the CD in my collection.
Yeah, because you can't always, you can't always play the CD, or you can't always, play the phone. And for me, some of my favorite CDs are some of my most prized possessions. You know,
Absolutely.
I've lost some of my CDs that I like from like local artists or like Seattle's local to me. Some of the local homies from Seattle, and I've had some of their music in my cars, and they've been stolen, and some shit I can't get back.
Yeah, you know what upsets me is like I should have just fucking made burn copies of all that shit as soon as I bought it. You know what I mean? Because I had a lot of fucking scratched up and ruined CDs.
Yeah, you can fix them at
Trade a game.
Well, gold. Oh, they do that too.
Really?
That Golden Eagle Pond does it really good.
Really?
They do it really good.
That's good to know.
They do three. It's $3.
Golden Eagle
but
or
if
double
if
eagle?
It's $3. It's double eagle.
Double Eagle.
Okay.
Double Eagle,
No
right?
shit.
Yeah, shout out to local businesses.
Don't
Double
they?
Eagle.
Don't they have the Predator joint in there? The big alien. Yeah, the alien
yeah.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Well,
them, yeah.
there's three. I think there's 3 Double Eagles. There's one in Deer Park. There's one on the east side, and there's one
the East Side joint.
Sprague, yeah.
On Division?
on off a division. Shout out to
Francis,
local
yeah.
businesses.
Yeah, I had them do a few of my CDs, and it's
shit.
just, it's dope. Yeah,
That's
so-
fucking amazing because my Certified the Underworld is not on Spotify.
Oh yeah, you got to go buff him out.
Yeah.
I got
Gotta
it.
buff him.
I
Is
got
that the
it.
album
Keep
with
him in
That's
the
What's Up?
Yep.
Yep.
I
That's
got-
I was looking for that track.
I got an unopened. I got an unopened copy
We sold
at the
many
house.
of those.
I got an
Yeah.
unopened copy
Many,
at the house.
many of those.
Fucking love.
I think. Oh shit! I got Underworld, and I think I got Wash House unopened at the house.
Damn,
Just let me
bro.
know. I got my first CD unopened. I found it on eBay.
Oh, you showed
That's
that
dope as
picture.
fuck.
I was so happy for you.
Well, I just had to have it. But you remember Mac One? He was affiliated with,
yeah.
like Street Level and
Remember
stuff.
that,
Street level, yeah.
So there's Mac One, and he dropped a double disc album. I had the Mac One album. I had a Big Crit album. Crit was here.
Yeah, you
Which
had
I
real
don't.
copy of that?
Yeah, I had a real copy, which I don't think you can get on like Spotify
Yeah, you have to go on Dat Piff to get that shit.
because it was like mixtape beats maybe, and I had
But he produced all those beats, which is weird to me, pretty much.
and I had Wild Card's first album.
Damn.
So someone broke into my fucking truck and they stole the CD player. Blah blah. I don't give a fuck about the CD player. I was like, I hope you motherfuckers are happy. You like stole the CDs I was jamming that week.
Yeah.
And it was like special shit that you probably can't get back right now. And I was like, I need to get that Big Crit album. Couldn't find it. I was able to find the Wildcard album because I know the dude. And then Mac One, who is in prison, I can never get his album again.
Yeah, there's certain shit you just will never find again. You know, it's like certain old school movies or CDs or whatever have you. You know, even the Boondocks.
You just get once in a lifetime shit and someone takes it.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
And when
makes
you
you
bought
think
it, like the Doomsday Productions Filthy album, you can't find that shit
With the naked
anywhere.
chicks in the album. They're from Vegas. They were out there. They had naked chicks inside the album inserts, and it was like it said X-rated photos inside, so you had to be like straight up 18 to buy it. Like not you can maybe get away with buying this. It's like, hey man,
We need to see somebody.
you are not buying this without ID, and you open it was like pornography inside, and you're like.
Really?
One of the
recall
Doomsday
that.
albums, I think it was
Not the
Playboy
one-
7 from Doomsday, and his
Oh,
album was
his
called
album.
his album was called Whore. Look it up. Google it. Google Playboy 7 Horror. See if you can find the pictures. It's probably on Google now.
Probably.
I had my whole CD case stolen out of my boy's car. So,
How many albums was in it?
do you remember the underground, that pool place where the armory is?
Yeah.
There used to be a pool hall there.
Yeah.
So he left his car unlocked. And back then, I would just roll because we didn't even have the internet, you know.
Right.
So we'd be rolling on Riverside. We'd have to switch out CDs.
Grab your CD case. And
So
just
we
bring the
left
whole thing.
Riverside, went and shot pool, and everything was taken, man. I had all my Led Zeppelin. I mean, everything. I'm eclectic, man. So I Led Zeppelin, Police, all kinds of rap, Pete Rock, COs. I mean, everything in there. You know what I'm saying? And,
That's devastating.
and it's almost like we got to feel that kind of pain by design. Like when you lose those prized possessions, it's like that pain, that experience, man. It's like a pain that you always remember what that feels like.
Hey, did you see that meme with Sting and the Police, and they're standing there, they're looking all tough, their arms are crossed, and it says "fuck NWA."
I've never seen that.
Oh, it's like some old. Were they dissing them? Like,
No, it was a joke because NWA did fuck the police, so it's Sting and the police. And it
I
says,
didn't get that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
So Sting's standing there, and it's
That's
him
fucking
with the
hilarious.
police pen, and it says, fuck NWA.
I like that. I like
That's
that.
hilarious.
I should've-
Genius.
That is
I-
amazing. Yeah. That's
I'm
cool of
sure-
them.
I'm sure. I don't think Sting and the police came up with it. I think someone else did. But I was like,
That's
man.
fucking
And they look
hilarious.
all. You see Sting with his arms folded, but he's got his like bleached hair spiked up, and it's like, fuck NWA.
I'm gonna
And
see
was
if I
like,
can. I'd print that out.
Yeah,
that
that,
shirt.
I would wear that
yeah.
shirt for
That's-
sure.
yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
We need to get a shirt
imagine a
printer.
shirt with one on one side and the other on the other.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's dope.
He said,
That's
fuck
genius.
us, fuck you.
Who do y'all know that can print some shirts? Because I got a few. Like,
Oh, my
Yeah,
sister-in-law can do it, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, they got one of those machines now.
that's dope.
And we
See?
got Z.
I just want a few T-shirts made,
Yeah,
like
we just want a
custom.
couple.
You know what I
My
mean?
sister-in-law,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, she could do the individuals.
Oh, this is the one.
Oh, you
Oh,
found it?
shit. Better show the camera.
Oh yeah, that album cover.
me
Yeah,
see.
I know that album cover. I like that.
Fuck yeah. Show the camera.
Oh, that's amazing.
it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But who is it?
It's
It's the police.
I like that.
dude.
That's
I
very
said
clever.
Sting and the police.
Kane does not look
Yeah, I was like-
entertained.
Kane does not give a
He's like,
fuck.
ah,
He said,
whatever.
it's the police.
I would rock that shirt for sure.
It's the cops.
That's hilarious.
Fuck it.
I wonder why
That's
they picked
amazing.
that.
So I was out selling soap in Montana.
I don't get it
a
either.
few weeks ago, and I'm in Lolo, and at the hot springs, in this bar, and I'm the only person of color in there, and I decided to set up my soaps at the bar, or where I was sitting, right?
Right.
And I'm chilling, man, and people are walking by, you know, and I'm like, hey, come check it out, come smell it and stuff, and one of these dudes comes up to me, you know. He's like, hey, I just left the jukebox, bro, and I put on some Key Sweat for you, you know, so you can.
Oh my fucking.
Right. I'm like,
Nobody, baby.
right?
Is that what he played?
that he played like 2 or 3 Key Sweat joints. So
Twisted.
and so he's like, there's more credits in there for you, you know, and I'm like, cool. So. Right, but I didn't know about the Key Sweat yet. So you told me about the credits. I knew about it, but I didn't know when they were gonna come. Right, so I go and I select my music. You know, I put like Sweet Leaf. You know, by I can't Ozzy Osbourne's group. I can't even think of Black Sabbath.
Oh yeah.
You know, just different things that I like. You know, and you know stuff that's not Key Sweat. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's this family sitting by the jukebox, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, nobody, all this key. I'm like, Lord, everybody in this bar in Montana looks at me.
Yeah,
They're
like he had to put
I'm like- and I got a beard. I never grew a beard before. This is new. So my beard just started growing in over there, and I'm like, man. And I'm looking around, and the second Keith Sweat joint comes on. The family is there with their kids. I look over, and they whisper, like, hey, try to switch it up. Whatever, they turn that off. You know what I mean? Everybody's and I'm tripping. I'm like, man, number one, I'm in Montana. I'm doing my thing. I don't even really look like this. You know, I'm thinking to myself, these guys are thinking I'm doing this shit.
Yeah.
This ain't even me. It was just hilarious. But that family came over. They bought all the soap from me. It ended up being real cool. But, you know, I'm sure everybody thought that I played the Key Sweat.
That's equally as fucked up as it is funny. Like,
Yeah.
God,
Bro, I know for real, man. Yeah, Montana, Northern Idaho, man, it's a different breed,
'Cause-
different world.
Good
but
people over
that happens here too, man. Like I got some really fucking strange looks at a pizza joint
Newport?
that was also a bar here in town.
Yeah.
Where
Take it?
I walked up to the jukebox and I walked back to my table and they fucking heard my follow up songs with like Johnny Cash and then like Queen.
Yeah.
You know, they're just like, whoa, we weren't expecting that.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry, I wasn't playing Selena. You know, like
Selena,
fuckers. Yeah. We do like music from all.
Have you seen the
areas.
new Selena joint? Have you
Yeah, I
peeped it?
watched the whole thing. Yeah,
Did you like it?
I loved it. I did. I thought they represented her very well, actually.
I was talking to some homies. I was talking to Goody. Shout out Goody.
The barber.
Yeah, shout out Goody. I was talking to Goody, and he didn't like it, man.
Yeah.
He didn't, him
I know a
and
lot
all
of people. They're hung up on the J-Lo movie, and
Yeah.
if you don't like, I'm sorry, but anybody, I don't give a fuck who you are. If you don't really know about Selena herself, then you have no fucking area to speak on the fucking series. If you're basing it off the movie, get the fuck out of line. Yeah. The series was done very well, and her sister is the one who wrote the shit. Her sister would not do her any injustice. Like, she captured the character of the actual Selena very well. J-Lo, we affiliate that character with J-Lo because of the movie. Right. And that's okay. J-Lo did a great job, but that's not who Selena was. Just because J-Lo's J-Lo, like, people are like, oh, J-Lo's way hotter. J-Lo, like, no, the series actually, it was done very well.
You know what? And I could tell just by my glance at it. Plus, I'm already hip. Netflix is killing it. Yeah. They're really putting together dope product. Yeah. It's just the way it is. They're finding they're finding all the right flicks with the right people. Like I talked about earlier with the box office in Hollywood, with people jacking movies and all everything like that. You're seeing a lot of the big name stars gravitate to the streaming people because they got to go. They're not going to stop.
I mean, they got Chappelle, they got Adam Sandler locked down. Like, those are two huge names.
Yeah, they got on that, man.
They have profiles of who is watching what too.
No, absolutely. But I'm just talking about specifically where the big name people are going. They're doing movies. You're seeing Netflix movies during the Super Bowl commercials. I mean, that's where it is now. That's the box office.
That's crazy.
Hey, man, I feel that too. I feel like I would gravitate to Hulu if they fucking quit bullshit and finish that Woo American Saga.
Hulu's just on some bullshit. Period.
I shamefully haven't started. I started a little bit of that.
It's
pretty good. I know it's good.
It's taken me forever. It took me like 3 weeks to get through the first episode.
I'm late.
I thought there was no way in hell it was going to be good. I thought there was no way in hell.
You didn't think it was going to be good?
No.
Neither did I.
I didn't think.
That's why it took me a year to watch it.
It took me forever to watch it. And when I watched it, I was like, holy shit, they did amazing.
I watched it a year
later.
I watched it a year later.
You're going to finish your beef and broccoli? I was like, shut
oh, shit.
Katie Kane's getting real serious.
Yeah, he got sick of your shit.
Hey, the dude that played ODB embodied him.
Yeah, I heard he killed it. Yeah,
a lot of them, they did a wonderful job, man. Dave East, there's moments in there where you believe like that's Method Man.
I didn't think so either. When I seen Dave East, and I was like, how is he gonna pull off a Method Man? And then he started rapping. I came to bring the pain hardcore to the brain. Let's go inside my astral plane. I was like, oh,
he killed it.
Oh,
yeah. I'm gonna get into that now.
Yeah. No, they did a great job. I'm anxious for the next season.
There's this dude that tried. He even tried talking shit, but he was full of shit. Obviously, he's like, Dave East is like 6'4". Method Man is like 5 foot nothing.
Yeah, but if they look into depth of Hollywood, there's a lot of
but he was actually incorrect because Meth is like 6'4".
Yeah. No, is he really?
Yeah,
Meth's not a little guy.
Holy shit!
Right.
He's like, I met Method Man before, and I was like, look, I haven't. So let me Google this shit.
You met many Method Man.
Yeah.
Right.
Look at Method Man's height. He's tall enough.
No fucking way.
He's tall enough for Davies to play. He's like 5 foot nothing, and I looked it up. I was like, Method Man's like 6'3".
Hold up. I'm getting sick of this shit. People are getting so hung up on the looks. It's like we're trying to tell a story and have actors. You know, that's why they call it acting. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
yeah. You can't just clone everything.
Yeah, they want the Tupac to look exactly like Tupac. They don't care how good of an actor he is, as long as he looks just like Tupac.
What's Davies like?
Hey, I'm with you.
Fuck out with that shit. You know what I mean?
It's an unrealistic expectation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What are we looking at over here?
Hey man, that one dude embodied Pac, but that movie wasn't that good.
Yeah, it was. It could have been better. It's hard. Some of that stuff's hard.
Yeah, no, I feel
the big movie was fantastic.
They should wait a few years, a few decades.
Katie, when I saw you last, when we were down and when we were in Idaho, right? Was C. Ray's Walls playing that weekend too?
I don't know.
Okay, because he played down there at U of I, and we rocked down there.
Holy
so I didn't
shit.
know if I went down there to rock.
Method Man is 6'3". God damn, that's fucking
And
crazy.
how tall is Dave
short
East?
motherfucker.
Dave East is a couple inches taller.
It don't fucking matter if Method Man's that much taller than you think.
Well, I know it
Short
doesn't. But
Yeah,
the
he
dude
rapped down there.
I thought he was like 5'9".
Really?
Yeah.
I remember Truce, man, being down there.
You guys never seen How High?
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, but I thought Redman was short too.
But even even when his leg was broken on, you finished it right.
Which one?
The Woo.
Yeah.
Even when his leg was broken, do you remember the?
I didn't watch it at all.
But you remember all
Oh, yeah.
I need
Spoilers.
to get by with Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
His leg was broken in that video. I was like, and when I watched it as a kid, because I didn't know what the fuck
An
was
inch
going
and a
on,
half
because
different.
all I need to get by from meth came out in what, like 94, so I was like 10.
Right, 94, yeah.
He was walking around like, and that's the first time I seen Method Man was in Cream, and I was like, these dudes are fucking strange, because
Fucked up eye.
yeah, I say these dudes are fucking weird, because I got introduced back, I got introduced to hip hop backwards. Like they're like, oh, the East Coast, that's where it all started. I was like, I got introduced to hip hop from the West Coast, and then I heard like the Ghetto Boys, and then I was like, oh shit, what is this? So the East Coast stuff came after, and I was like, these dudes are strange. They like, he had like an afro on this side and it was braided on this side, and he had the crazy eye, and he's walking all gimpy and stuff. I was like, what's wrong with his leg, and why is he on a fucking rooftop?
Didn't he have like one crutch or something like that?
Yeah, like one crutch.
Yo,
When I was a
That's
kid, it was like
crazy.
the West Coast was introduced first, and then
sure.
I kind of went to like Southern playlists of Cadillac music, and they're like, "Why do you like Andre so much?" And I was like, I gravitated towards Andre because he was like an incredible rapper, and a lot of people thought like Southern rappers were stupid. And I was like, "Well, wait till you hear Scarface."
for me, man, that's crazy, bro. I distinctly remember because we lived over on right next to Jack and Dan's, and my sister. I remember it was like Christmas or something. We moved away from there when I was 5, so it was before I was 5 years old. But I remember my sister being like, "Oh, we got MC Hammer pants." I was just like, "What in the fuck are MC Hammer pants?" I was like
You
probably
were in
3 or
Hammer
4
pants.
years
Weren't those
old.
called parachute pants?
Yeah. And so
No, the
I don't
parachute
know.
pants were not.
Those
that.
are different?
Yeah, the parachute
Yeah?
pants are parachute pants.
Those, so they're separate.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Okay.
parachute pants is what they broke in, and those had zippers everywhere on them.
Oh,
The
okay,
hammer
okay.
pants had the saggy crotch.
Oh, okay.
I had Hammer pants.
But I just
you?
remember this must have been 90, 91.
like-
That was the first rap I'd ever got introduced to was MC Hammer for sure.
It was like fluorescent. That fluorescent and like a
Hot green and
like
hot
it,
pink
It
and
was
hot
a
orange and
fluorescent
shit.
tie-dyed Ninja Turtle shirt.
Who rock? Oh, you had it?
Oh yeah,
That's what's up.
fluorescent Ninja Turtle shirt.
Did you have a mullet too? Did you rock that?
Oh, when I was super young, I did
Never
at
had
one
a
point.
mullet.
No, you didn't.
So at one point, my parents showed me a picture, and I was standing out by like a Pinto or a Fiat or something, one of those, a Gremlin maybe.
Oh.
And I'm walking, and I got this fucking like these bangs, right? But the fucking hair's banging in the back, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And he's like, yeah, that's 80s shit. And I'm like, why did you do that to me?
89, probably 88.
I just got a mullet, and I'm like mugging the camera, and I'm like, what is that haircut? Because I didn't remember it, but I'm like, that motherfucker had a motherfucking Joe Dirt mullet. Dang.
That's when my dad had that fucking Buick too. That fucking goddamn.
Mom, what were we
What's the
listening to
Buick?
back
The
then?
Skylark, like a 70 or 71 Skylark.
Oh,
bro.
yeah. We talked about the Skylark.
Because my pops is a
Shit was filthy, bro.
my pops is like a Black Sabbath heavy metal dude,
Yeah,
and my
same.
mom was like Ozzy Brothers Motown person. So that's the kind of stuff I heard growing up. And then like Sugar Hill Gang, my mom had played before, but I didn't know what the fuck it was. When hip hop was like real to me, it was like around the time of like Juice and
Do you guys know
Yes.
White Lines by Grandmaster Flash?
no.
I think it's
I know the song. White
fucking dope.
Lines. I know the song, but I wasn't.
way. That shit's fucking raw,
That's
dude.
Jen's era. No,
That
that's
shit's
even there.
hard
It
as
was on
fuck.
the movie that had that in there. Empire.
Oh, that's so
Empire
dope.
had that song.
Can we?
What song is it?
It's called White Lines. I'm pretty sure it's Grandmaster
What?
Flash.
What do you say? White line.
Oh yeah. Doom doom.
Blowing through.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is it
yeah.
kind of disco-y?
Yeah.
That one.
Kind of,
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
This was,
Yeah, I remember that song.
that shit was hot.
Can we talk about what's the first hip hop rap song you don't remember as like the oldest, but the first one you remember hearing as a kid?
Does Bobby Brown count?
No, he's not a
R&B?
rapper. Yeah, I think that's R&B.
It's my prerogative. Boom,
That's,
boom,
yeah,
boom.
because that's when I was 5. I knew the words to that song because my dad played it.
I don't even know. I don't.
Damn.
For me, it's gonna be like Sir Mix-a-Lot and like
Yeah, because I was like 8 when that came
yeah,
out.
like Sir Mix-a-Lot. I remember him.
I remember buying that tape.
And then
It had
like
the butt on
and
it.
then
He's
like
sitting on the butt.
yeah, somewhere at the Fat Boys. You know,
I got a Fat Boys. Right? I never listened to my uncle.
and then Rappin' Duke. I remember that.
The ha
Yeah, Rappin' Duke. Those.
the first rap song I can remember when like I reflect on my life was "Do the Diddy" by Paperboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do the ditty
Yeah.
if you want
Two,
to.
then you can see if I
That was a cool song. Had a didn't it have harmonica in it, didn't it?
did it.
In the chorus, yeah, they put a little harmonica.
Yeah, that's the first rap song I affiliate with. Like when I got introduced to rap music.
That was a good song, man. I can't hate on that song.
The first song I
That was a
heard
good song.
that I don't remember because I remember other hip hop shit before that, but I remember the song later on was it called Lisa's got a big old butt.
LL Cool J.
Yeah, I told you I'd be true, but Lisa's
Yeah.
got a big old butt, and I'm leaving you.
I used to love LL Cool J, the Space Jam soundtrack. That song with LL, Be Real, Busta Rhymes.
that's a dope one.
And who else is on that? That shit's fucking hard.
Hey, people get LL fucked up. Like they think he's some sort of lover boy. That dude was out there fucking busting heads.
Mama said, knock you out.
Like they're like,
Yeah,
yo, all his fans
That
is
was a
fucking
hard time.
females,
He
and
didn't
you're
even
like,
pass on it.
yeah, maybe true, but that motherfucker was fucking rappers up.
No, LL was always a dope MC, but he definitely turned into that R&B
Yeah, he
hip
got
hop
it.
aspect.
He got into that
Yeah.
market, and he did
He
his
killed
thing.
it too.
Yeah, man.
He's definitely one of the top,
And
probably
acting.
top one of the actors. Yeah, Turned, yeah.
Acting rappers.
Shit, I think my cousin Alan.
You ain't
showed
no
me that.
cop.
You ain't no
Jay Reed.
Jay Reed. You ain't no cop, Jay Reed. I love that movie.
My cousin's mother is Japanese. She's from Japan. And I used to go to his house all the time because he didn't know her so well. But she would send like gifts and stuff. And he had this thing called pachinko, and it was pachinko and like hip hop tapes that I don't like quite remember. But that was one of the songs I remember. It was LL Cool J and pachinko was just a bunch of like bearings almost. Have you guys ever seen pachinko?
I'm not sure.
Look it up. It's like pinball, but it's Japanese. And
Like,
there's a bunch of
go
balls
down?
dropping. You,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I used to jam the fuck
I
out
had one
of
of
that
those.
LL
What-
and Boys to Men track
Pete-
back in the.
P and Kane didn't even
Hey
name
Lover.
their first hip hop
Hey,
song.
Lover.
Hey Lover was your
Oh.
first hip hop song?
No, there's no way.
Because I heard that song browsing at DJ Sound City. Remember? You remember DJ Sound City?
First
Of course.
hip hop song you remember in your life.
I'm trying to remember the white dude's name that ran that thing. It's like Brody. Is it a name like Brody or something? Real Brian or some name. Real
I think
cool
my
dude.
dad had Too Shorts to Ghetto. Too
Shorts.
Oh, shit.
And it had cartoon dogs on the cover, and I just remember finding it in his car. Like, I gotta check this out. But it was he already had the Gap Band tape, and I knew the Gap Band song, and that's what he was sampling, and it was tight, man, because it was different words, and he was cussing and saying a bunch of different shit. So.
For a fact, he
Yeah,
was.
that's crazy.
But it
That
was
brings
the
back
cartoon
memories
dogs.
for
The
sure.
cartoon dogs on the cover. I wouldn't have listened to that tape if it didn't have that on the cover. You know what I
Right.
mean? I was like, "Fuck, I gotta listen."
They'd censor that now. probably.
Yeah, they would. Man.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
The homie's brother,
Kids, listen to
who
that.
didn't seem like he listened to rap, fucking
I was
rapped.
probably
a-
like 6 or 7 at that time. But I already knew Bobby Brown. I knew a bunch of Bobby Brown. Dance, you know it. He had the song on the Ghostbusters soundtrack, all that shit. Yeah.
Yo, the homie's brother. The homie's brother.
Yeah, on our own. You guys remember that song?
P, you ain't escaping.
Who you wouldn't
No,
think
I already
who you
know.
wouldn't
You
think
got it?
listen to rap the Too Short song word for word. I don't think Too Short was that. He wasn't a good lyricist to me. But
He doesn't claim
but-
to be. He said,
Yeah,
"I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
stop
yeah.
rapping."
But we're in the homie's older brother's cougar, and he's like just normal ass. It looked like a hick. And the song come on, "What's up, baby? You like to fuck? You don't let me talk to you like that. you like to make love, and then he starts rapping, and the motherfucker, I look over and he's driving this Cougar with like a cut off shirt and a fucking mullet or something, probably and he starts rapping.
Music is universal,
and he starts rapping, and I'm like, yo, this motherfucker,
Universal language.
This motherfucker didn't miss a beat, and he's rapping the whole shit. I put my hand on your leg, rub between your legs and up in your dress, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Well, you know what? I've heard Moses Beats recite the entire R.A. the Rugged Man verse from Uncommon Valor.
And he's a clumsy motherfucker.
Yeah, but he can fucking rap that whole fucking verse.
It's like, how do you rap it? I can't rap the R.A. The R.A. verse on that? No.
I don't even know that song.
No? No. Not at all? No. Oh, shit.
Me neither.
But
Never
Pete,
heard it.
what is your first rap song?
So I'm
you
pretty
remember
sure I was over at my big cousin's house watching
And it was
MTV,
Go Ninja,
and-
Go Ninja, Go.
No, I'm pretty sure it could have been that. I'm pretty sure. First I remember was like, I was pretty sure it was like Dre, Fuck with Dre Day or something like that. The video,
Yeah.
probably out like 92, 93 is
Yeah.
probably when I first heard my first rap song. I was born in 86, so yeah, 7, 8 years old sounds about right.
I remember the first one that touched my life was Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first one that changed my whole world.
yeah. Dangerous Minds. I remember that movie too.
That was because I'm a movie guy, Genesis. I'm a movie guy, so like my mom actually would when I'm born in '88,
Okay.
so
Great year.
yeah. So she told
Born a
me,
hell of a year.
so she told me when I was probably 7 when that shit came out, something like that. She wanted me to watch it. So you need to watch this movie. It's meaningful, and it's always one of my favorite movies to my heart. 'Cause
Dangerous Minds. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
it's a great movie, but it's just I'll always remember that too. Of like my mom wanted me to see this for a reason.
No, that's dope.
Yeah.
It's dope.
I hate that song.
So you
Gangsta's
like
Paradise?
So
Yeah.
you're a movie guy.
Yeah, I'm a movie guy. Big.
So what did you think about The Old Guard? Did you watch it?
I did. Yeah, I did.
What'd you think?
I thought it was cool. I really actually enjoyed it. Like there was very little I had to complain about it. I was really impressed with the way it was done, and I wasn't expecting much out of it. And anytime somebody suggests a movie to me, I don't expect much of it. But what are you laughing for?
That's just funny to say. I don't know.
because I'm used to recommending. When it comes to movies, I'm used to recommending. So when people recommend to me, I'm not expecting much.
That's why you hate Belly so much.
Belly, no, I think I would have appreciated Belly if I watched it at the age appropriate time when it came out. But because I skipped it and I watched it as a grown fucking man, it was garbage, bro. It wasn't that good.
Go on.
But so I was really just impressed with it. I thought it was a cool way to look at things. I'm not a big sci-fi guy in the aspect of how things are done with never aging and things like that, but I can appreciate some of it. Mm-hmm. So I don't remember a whole lot of that movie that I didn't like.
Got you. Yeah, I thought the action was pretty solid. The story was interesting.
It had me hooked the whole time.
Well, one more. I want to, because that's not one of my favorite joints, but I thought it was kind of quality.
Yeah,
in everything. I like I said, I appreciate what they're doing. So, what about The Counselor? Have you seen The Counselor?
Who's in that one? I don't remember that
So
one.
The Counselor has Michael Fassbender in it. It has the guy that it has Fabian Bourdin is in it.
Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, that's
not striking a memory for
It
me.
has Penelope Cruz in it.
Okay, I know.
It's Brad Pitt in it.
Oh, that's probably why I didn't watch it.
Okay, so what about so this will tie in possibly to it. So what about No Country for Old Men?
Fucking love that movie.
I didn't
Okay,
like
excellent.
The ending.
Yeah.
Okay,
I just
excellent.
hated
I love
the
that
ending.
movie too.
Yeah.
So the common denominator between those movies is the author is Cormac McCarthy.
Same one for all of them?
Yeah, he wrote The Counselor.
Oh, wow,
as
okay,
well.
okay.
And so he has books too, and they really kind of deal with cartel stuff. That a lot of it, so that it's really raw. So you should check out The Counselor.